Good morning, everyone. This is Zeba Anjum from St. Mary's School, Lagina. I hope you all are good. So, today in this video, we are going to have this part number 3 of operators in Java. Today, in operators in Java, actually, we have completed our overall chapter and now we are going to handle some of your sample questions for the same. So, let us start with the first sample question. This is your ternary expression basically, and you have to convert it into your if else condition. In our previous lecture, we have learned about how to convert our ternary expression into your if else condition. So we have to apply the same procedure over here also. Now see, let us write down the question. Grade equals to marks. Now again, this one is for your true expression and this one is for your false expression. Yes, so over here the first one is for true and the second one is for your false. Now write down the if condition. If. Now over here we are going to write down our main condition for the same. So over here you will be writing mark greater than equals to 90. Yes, now you have to open the brackets. Over here we are having what? We are having A and it is being assigned to your string grade. So you have to write down over here string grade equals to, within double quotes you have to write down this A. Why? Because your data type is what? String. Now semicolon you have to apply and just close these brackets. Now let us try to solve our false expression. So in this question, this is our false expression basically. Yes, and everything that is enclosed over there should come in your else portion. So we will be writing out your else. Now you have to open the bracket. Within this else, again you are having this ternary operator. Na? So again we are going to write down your if, and for this inner if, your condition should be mark greater than equals to 80. Yes, again B is for true and your C is for false, and all the values are being assigned to where? These are being assigned to your grade. So we are going to write it over here, string grade equals to this B, and for the false condition we are going to write down else string grade equals to C, and at the last we are going to close our else condition for the same. See, as I'm giving you the solution, please try to note down this solution in your copy. You make a copy for computer science and you do the question exactly the same way like I'm giving you. Yes, you can also write down the theory part, or you can make your you can make the notes of your own. They will help you a lot. Now let us try to do this question in the second way. Now over here, see, again we are having this one, mark greater than equal to 90 as our main condition. Yes, so we are going to write it down over here. If your mark is greater than equals to 90, then over here true condition must be there. So for true condition you will be writing out string grade equals to your capital A, and after that else should be there. Yes, so this else is again divided into your if and else condition. So over here we can write down else if, like this only, and over here we are going to write down what? Your mark greater than equals to 80. You can also do the question in this way. Either you can use if else condition or you can use if else if condition. Both the answers are right. So for this condition, mark greater than equals to 80, your value will be string grade equals to your B. Yes, and for the last one you will be having your else portion, and this C will be coming in your last else portion. So over here write down string grade equals to C. Now this is a solution. This is the second way in which you can write down this answer. Please try to note these answers in your copy. Now moving towards your sample question number 2. See some expression we are having and we have to find out the output for the same. Now let us try to handle these expressions. We are having A equals to 63. Again we are having B equals to 36, and this is our expression boolean x equals to a greater than b. Either it is true or it is false. A greater than b means it is asking you whether 63 is greater than 36 or not. The condition is true. Yes, the condition is true, so the first expression or the first value is going to be executed. Now your x is storing the value what? Your x is storing true value. Now moving towards your third line, third expression, a is less than b. Again write down, it is asking you whether 63 is less than 36 or not. The condition is obviously false. Now a colon b, the condition is false now, so second expression is going to be executed. Now y will be holding the value that is in your b, and your b is 36, so your answer is this one, x equals to true and y equals to 36. Now please note down that in your system.out.println you are having x equals to as your constant portion, so it is mandatory to write down x equals to over here. You cannot write down the answer like this, true 36. You will be getting half marks if you are going to write down this kind of answer. If your system.out.println is holding any constant value or any constant string it is holding, then it is mandatory for you to write down the write down those string in the answer itself. Okay, so this is the answer for this kind of question. Now moving towards your sample question number 3, again we have to find out the output. So see, we are having over here x equals to 4. Now write down this expression. We are having this shorthand operator over here. Now write down x equals to x plus, all the expressions should be in this bracket, x plus 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 x plus x. This is your expression. Now see, this is your post increment. This is your pre-increment. It means variable is at the first position, so you will be using the value at the very first and you will be incrementing the value afterwards. And over here we are having pre-increment. Firstly we are having these operators, so we are going to increase the value at the very first, then afterwards we are going to use the same. So let us try to write down the values. Initially x is holding what? X is holding your 4. Yes, so x plus plus means firstly you are going to use the value, then afterwards you are going to increase the value. So initially our value was 4, we will be writing 4 over here, and we are going to increase the value by 1, that is 5. Now again moving forward we are encountering what? Plus plus x. So firstly you have to increase the value, then you have to use the value. So 5 becomes 6, we are going to use 6 over here. Okay, now again moving forward, simply x you are going to encounter, and the value of x is what? It is 6 over here. Now try to solve this expression. Firstly we will be solving these brackets. 6 plus 4 10, and plus 6 you will be getting 16, and the overall addition will give you 20. So this is the answer for this kind of question. See, you are having system.out.println only x, only variable portion you will be having. So if you write down only 20, then your answer will be correct. You will be getting the complete answer for the same. Okay, now moving forward on sample question number 4. Now find out the output for the same. Again, see, we are having a character c equals to a. Yes, please remember when we were learning about ASCII values, then we were having some value, some appropriate value for capital A. That was what? That was your 65. Okay, you have to remember this value, at least the starting and the ending value you must remember for capital A as well as for small a. You please remember the ASCII values. Now we are having n equals to c plus 1. Now see, c plus 1 we are having, automatically this c will be converted to your integer over here. Yes, because what we are doing an arithmetic operator, and we have to increment the value by 1, but c is what? C is your character, so automatically we are going to convert, or your compiler is going to convert this c into your integer data type. Yes, so appropriate ASCII value will be fetched off. So over here you will be getting 65 plus 1, and it becomes your 66. Yes, now see the third line we are having ch equals to char and your n. The value of n is what? The value of n is 66, and now this 66 is again being converted into your character, and the appropriate character for this ASCII value is your B. Okay, so ch will be holding what? Ch will be holding your B. So now see system.out.println n equals to the constant part you are going to write down as it is. So the answer will be n equals to 66, and in the second line we are having ch equals to capital B. This is your answer for the same. Okay, now please notice one thing over here, that in the second line as well as in the third line, it is some kind of type conversion. Type conversion is being taking place, but if you see in the second line, it is basically your implicit type conversion, and if you see in the third line, it is your explicit type conversion. So such kind of question could also come, that you will be given certain expressions and you have to identify in which expression implicit type conversion is taking place and in which expression your explicit type conversion is being taking place. So such kind of questions you can also encounter. Now moving forward to your sample question number 5, again we have to find out the output. Now let us try to find it out. We are having m equals to 5 as well as n equals to 8. Yes, now again we are having an expression. Firstly, try to write down this expression removing this shorthand operator. So your expression becomes m equals to m minus this plus m plus n minus minus multiplied by m plus n. Yes, this is your expression for the same. Now let us try to fill these entries or fill the values. Initially your m was 5, so we are going to write it out like 5 over here. Yes, again a bracket plus m. Plus m means firstly you have to increase the value, then you will be using the value. So 5 becomes your 6, and we are going to use 6 over here. Yes, now again we are going to encounter what? N minus minus. Firstly you have to use the value, then afterwards you have to decrease the value. So the value of n is 8. We are going to use the same over here, 8, and we are decreasing the value by 1. Now again see multiplication operator we are having, but over here we are having these brackets, so the priority of this bracket is greater, you know that. So firstly we will be handling this bracket. So m plus n, no pre-incrementing, no post-incrementing is there. So the value as it is we are going to write it out. The value of m is 6, you will be writing 6 over here, and the value of n will be 7, you will be writing out 7 over here. So firstly over here in this expression we are going to handle this bracket at the very first. So see, 5 minus 6 plus 8 multiplied by 7 plus 6 becomes 13. Yes, now in this expression firstly this bracket will be solved, and within this bracket firstly this multiplication will be solved. Yes, please try to remember that rule, precedency rule, that we have discussed in the previous slides. Yes, now if you multiply 8 by 13, we are going to get what? The expression becomes your this one, 5 minus 6 plus 104 you will be getting. Yes, now again this bracket will be solved, you will be getting 110. 5 minus 110, and what you are going to get? Minus 105. Yes, the screen is quite small, so I am doing the question within over here. So please understood that the value of m we were calculating, and it is now what? It is now 105 and minus 105. And again in system.out.println we are having the value of n. So the value of n is your 7. So these will be our output. So now again write down the output on a clear screen. You will be getting m equals to minus 105 as well as n equals to 7. So this is your answer for this sample question. Now moving forward, again some unsolved questions are there. See, for these parts A, B, C, D, E and this one F. You have to find out the outputs, and for the G portion you have to convert this overall expression into your ternary expression like we have done in the sample question number 1. So please try these questions on your own, and these were the solutions, or you can say these are the outputs for A B C D E F portion. And if you find any difficulty, please let me know. I will be giving you the solution in case you feel any difficulty. But please make a please make a copy and do all these questions on the same copy. Please do these questions. And in the next video again we are going to do some exercise questions for regarding this chapter only.